In one of the largest financial decisions that homeowners make, shockingly, they only talk to one individual. A recent National Association of Realtors survey revealed that 81% of home sellers and 75% of home buyers only talk to one agent before they make a decision. Think about that. For the biggest financial transaction of most people's lives, they're not shopping around. They're making one call. And here's the thing. This behavior isn't limited to real estate. It's across industries from plumbing to financial services to home renovation. This one call decision pattern holds true. Most consumers only contact one service provider before making their choice. The question isn't whether you're better than your competition. The question is, are you the one they're going to call? So let's show how small service businesses in any industry can use YouTube to become that one call, leveraging the platform's unique advantage to get discovered, build trust, and convert prospects before they ever pick up the phone. Now let's first understand why people only make one call when hiring a service professional. It's not because they're lazy or uninformed. It's because the decision-making process happens long before they pick up the phone. Think about your own behavior when you need a service. You don't randomly call 5 contractors or financial advisors. You do research online, you ask friends, you read reviews, and then you reach out to the one that feels right. By the time most people make the call, they've already decided who they want to work with. The call isn't to evaluate, it's to schedule or to confirm. This one-call reality creates both a massive challenge and a huge opportunity for small service businesses. The challenge, if you're not positioned to be that one call, you're completely out of the game. You never even had a chance to demonstrate your expertise or make your case. The opportunity, if you can position yourself to be that one call, you can gain clients without competing on price or going through a lengthy sales process. And this is where YouTube becomes the most powerful tool in your marketing arsenal. Here's why. YouTube allows you to get discovered during the research phase when people are forming their opinions. YouTube builds trust at a scale through visual demonstration of expertise. YouTube creates a personal connection before your first contact. And YouTube provides what I call a pre-client education that makes the eventual sales conversation much easier. Let me break down exactly how to implement this strategy for your service business, regardless of your industry. The first pillar of the one-call YouTube strategy is visibility, being discovered during the research phase. This is about understanding how people search for your services and create content that positions you as the logical choice. Here's the step-by-step approach. We're going to identify your decision point topics. These are the specific questions or concerns people have right before they make the decision to hire someone like you. These decision point topics are gold because they signal high intent. Someone searching these topics are close to making a hiring decision. Step 2, we're going to create YouTube content specifically targeting these decision points. The key is to be helpful without giving away so much that they can do it themselves. You want to educate about the complexities and the considerations, not just strictly providing a DIY guide. You want to talk about what could happen if things go wrong. Then we're going to optimize your video for search on both YouTube and Google. This means we're going to use the exact decision point phrase in your title. We're going to include your location if you're a local service business. We're going to create thorough descriptions with relevant keywords, add appropriate tags, and use closed captioning for accessibility and SEO. Step 4, we're not just going to create one video. Over time, create content clusters around each decision point. Instead of one video on water heater replacement, you can create related videos about signs that your water heater is starting to fail, or comparing different types of systems, including those that the consumer cannot just install themselves, or understanding the overall installation cost. You might be a better option than them running to the big box store 7, 8, 9 times on a Saturday. This cluster approach increases your channel's topical authority, and the YouTube algorithm eats that up. It gives you multiple chances to be discovered. And when done correctly, this visibility strategy ensures that when someone is researching services just like yours, you appear as the helpful expert who understands exactly what they're concerned about. The second pillar of the one-call YouTube strategy is trust building. Even if you get discovered, you won't be the one call unless viewers trust you before they contact you. Here's how to build your trust through YouTube content. First, use what I call a PE formula in your videos. P, you're going to prove your expertise through demonstration. Don't just tell your viewers you know what you're doing. Show them. This could be walking through the process, explaining a complex concept clearly, or demonstrating problem solving in real time. E, express your personality authentically. The biggest advantage small businesses have over large companies is the personal connection. Let that shine. Let viewers see the real you, your communication style, your values, your approach to clients. This creates a sense of familiarity before they ever end up contacting you. And A, address objections proactively. Every service has common objections or concerns. Address these openly in your content, and you'll build credibility and you will remove barriers to contact. The second part is we're going to implement trust triggers throughout your content. You're going to show real work examples, before and after, case studies. You're going to include client testimonials with their permission. You're going to share your process transparently. It's not a secret sauce. You make it unique. Explain your qualifications naturally, not boastfully, and demonstrate problem solving in specific scenarios. Third, create what I call trust progression across your channel. Start with helpful educational content that establishes your expertise. Then we're going to take it to the next level by creating content that displays your approach. And then finally, include content that directly addresses why someone should choose you specifically. This progression mirrors the natural trust building process in relationships, moving from competence to character to commitment. The goal is for viewers to feel like they already like, know, and trust you before they ever pick up the phone or fill out a form on your website, making you the natural choice for that one call. The third pillar of the one-call YouTube strategy is conversion, turning those viewers into callers. Many service businesses get the first two parts right, but they fail to create a clear path to connect. While you're out working with clients, you ask them to call a number that nobody's listening to. So here's how to ensure your YouTube presence converts. First, we're going to use decision acceleration elements in your video. You're going to have clear calls to actions that are specific for the viewer's stage. For informational videos, if you like what you learn, check out our video on this topic. For decision point videos, if you're facing this exact situation, the next step is to get a professional assessment, and here's how to reach us. Urgency creation that's authentic, not pushy. Explain genuine consequences of delay where appropriate. Water heater issues typically don't improve on their own, and waiting often leads to more expensive repairs or water damage. Value demonstration that makes contact a logical next step. Show them clearly what they gain by reaching out. For example, our free 15-minute consultation helps you understand exactly what's involved before making any purchasing decisions. Next, you're going to implement proper video elements, including end screens and descriptions that have your contact information prominently displayed. You're going to utilize YouTube end screens to direct to other relevant content. Add cards at key moments that link to related videos, thus building your expertise, and include a pinned comment with the next steps clearly stated. Third, this is going to create a frictionless contact path. Link directly to a specific landing page for each video topic if you're able to. Offer multiple contact methods, whether it be by phone, text, email, or form, and make it clear what happens when they reach out. If you return messages at the end of the day, be transparent and let them know that that's the way you operate, so that they're not moving on to the next individual while they're waiting for you to give a call back. Consider offering appointment scheduling directly from your video description. I did that and I increased my consultations and my scheduling tenfold. The next key principle here is eliminating uncertainty about what happens after the contact. People are more likely to make one call when they know exactly what to expect. Remember, when you're standing in the shopping mall, you look for a map and the map says, you are here and this is where you're going. Now let's address the practical reality for small service businesses. You're busy. You have limited resources, and video creation might feel intimidating. But here's how to implement this strategy efficiently. First, start with a minimal viable content set. 1 about us video that shows your approach and personality. 3 decision point videos targeting high intent. 2 demonstration videos showing your expertise. This core set of 6 videos can be created in a single day of filming and will give you the foundation of an effective channel. Second part of this, use simple equipment that you already have. Whether it's a smartphone with a decent camera, basic lighting, even if you're facing a window, or better yet, when you're actually out on a job site. If you need improved audio, then a $20 lavalier microphone clears up your audio, and an inexpensive tripod for a stable surface. I'm going to be honest with you, the production quality matters far less than the value of your content. Viewers expect authenticity from service providers, not some Hollywood production. Third, you want to create a sustainable content schedule. Commit to 1 new video, let's say every 2 weeks. Batch your filming when possible. Shoot 4 to 6 videos in one session. And then we're going to talk about repurposing existing content for use with clients to be included in emails and on your website. Answer actual questions that you may receive from prospects. Again, get their permission, but what better to prove your authenticity than answering real life questions? And then last, measure what's important. Track your videos and see if they're actually generating contacts. Pay attention to audience retention so that you can redo the video or improve the video in the future. Remember though, consistency beats perfection. A sustainable approach that you can maintain is far better than an ambitious plan that fizzles out after a few videos. The fundamental insight that should drive your YouTube strategy is this. By the time most people call a service provider, they've already decided who they want to work with. Your goal isn't to be the best at handling incoming calls. That's just a part of it. It is to be the one business that gets the call in the first place. YouTube allows you to influence that decision long before the phone rings by being discoverable, by building trust, by creating a personal connection, and by educating your prospects that makes the sales process easier. The service businesses that will thrive in today's market aren't necessarily the ones with the biggest ad budget or the longest history. They're the ones who position themselves to be the first and only call when a prospect is ready to move forward. Implement this one-call YouTube strategy, and you'll not only increase the quantity of your leads, you'll transform the quality of your sales conversions and client relationships. Start with the steps we've covered today, and you'll be well on your way to becoming the obvious choice in your industry. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't offer my services and let you know that there's a link down in the description that will allow you to set up a one-on-one consultation focused on your business. I'll take the time during that consultation to look at your specific business and see how we can help you be the one call that your customers make.